Good morning. My name is Akela from Garrett Metal Detectors. Today I want to teach you about taking advantage of our volume setting. The design of our volume to be able to find tiny, 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 tiny nuggets. I want you to listen very keenly. I want you to know that Garrett Metal Detectors did thorough research in gold mines, including the gold mines in Africa, to determine how the mines are like. Okay? And we found that most foreign objects are usually big in size. Okay? So anytime you hear a loud signal, that is the time to do what? Discriminate. Okay? Loud signal, discriminate. Faint signal, search for it. Why? Because our sound, our volume, is calibrated based on the size of the object and how close it is to the coil. Okay? Our detectors are able to detect about just a feet from the object. And therefore, when you get a very faint signal, what do? Check it out. That could be your gold, your tiny gold. But if you get a loud signal, discriminate. Okay? Discriminate meaning differentiate whether it is gold or others. Now, that is one thing. Our detector is made in such a way that it will respond, the volume will depend on the size of the target. If the target is tiny, it will produce a faint signal. Do what? Check it out. It could be a gold. But if you get a loud signal, discriminate so that you don't end up digging out something that is maybe metal, aluminium foil, bekele, bullet. That is number one. Number two, you could be asking yourself, if the signal of tiny gold is faint, how then will you find this gold? Hey, 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 hey. Tara, 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 tara. Tara. Always wear your headphones in the minefield. Okay? When you go detecting, ensure that your headphones are always on. And why do you do this? Because sound depends on many environmental factors. If you're only using your detector without your headphones on, what is going to happen? The wind will go with your faint signal. So you will feel like, oh, I'm not finding gold, I'm not finding gold, I'm not finding gold. But you are doing what? The wind is taking the faint sound of your gold away. But you don't want your gold to go away. So do you do what? Wear your headphones. This is the headphone for Goldmaster 24K. And we have headphones also for Axiom. You've probably seen MS2, MS3. Those are different configurations of our headphones. Always wear your headphones when you go mining because faint sound will be gold. Okay? Then now the last question you're asking yourself now, and there are the minerals in the soil that are metal. Because gold is mined in a place where there's high mineralization. And we want to tell you that we have accounted for that as well. That is why we have, do what? We have advanced ground balancing. Okay? In Goldmaster 24K, your automatic ground balancing is called XGB. When you bring your detector to factory settings, it automatically balances the ground. That means it eliminates all of the rocks and all that, so that when you only find sound, it is the sound of probably two things: a foreign object in the soil, probably buried in the soil, or your gold. Okay? So, whenever you hear a faint sound, that could be your gold. Dig it out. And whenever you hear a loud sound, it's time to discriminate. Okay? Three concepts. Number one, sound is dependent on the closeness of the target to the coil and the size of the target. Small target, faint sound. Big target, loud sound. Number two, we have absorbed the sound of the soil during balancing. Therefore, the sound you hear is either gold or it is a big foreign object foreign metallic object in the soil. Okay. Number 3, always wear your headphones. Always wear your headphones. This is detecting with Akelo. Tune in for more tips on how to find more gold. Asante.